It's a chilly one, but Parks is the best husband in the world and lets me lay in bed. I really have a hard time getting out of bed when it's this cold. It's cold, but I'm so thankful we got to stay in this little cabin.
Living it like the 1800s.
Yep, built in the 20s. I think this one wins for best pit toilet on the trail so far. This is our view. This is probably the closest I'll ever get to feeling like Henry David Thoreau. So we are officially in rattlesnake territory. So I'm having flashbacks to when I was in the desert and there were rattlesnakes every couple miles and it was just so stressful. Like you never felt like you could listen to anything. And yeah, it definitely makes me nervous. First official day in California, and I can say the hiking immediately got harder. We're dealing with a lot of blowdowns, a lot of overgrowth, and just rocks and a super eroded trail. It's really hard on your legs and on your feet. So, just been dealing with that all day, but it's been a beautiful day. And a lot of really beautiful views. So I can't complain. Okay, California. I see you. Man, I've been really struggling mentally these last few miles. Just really frustrated right now. I think it's just like lack of patience with myself. And like, I've got this really mean inner voice in my head that just doesn't tell me I'm strong enough, or just gets really frustrated with myself with every time I trip or struggle with a blowdown. I mean, it's just hard sometimes, and you're battling this like inner voice in your head that it's like, you can't do this, you're not strong enough. And I already know that I am, because I've done much harder things, especially like getting through Washington. I'm just trying to be a lot more loving and gentle and patient with myself. It's hard sometimes. It is crazy the range of emotions you can feel in just a couple hours. Like, just an hour and a half ago, I was crying on the trail because I was so frustrated, and it was really just a combination of like one bad thing happening after another. I'm going through some new shoes blues right now. So my feet are adjusting to these new shoes, and they're definitely needing to be broken in, and my feet are paying for it. And when the trail is constantly at an angle and slanted like this, and you're just hiking for miles and miles with a slanted foot, it hurts after a while. And it was miles and miles of that. And finally, and then on top of that, just blowdown after blowdown. It was tough hiking today, and I had a moment, I cried, I got mad at myself for crying, then I forgave myself for crying. So now we're happy again, and it's a beautiful view right now. I'm watching the sunset, and I couldn't ask for a more perfect evening. So yeah, lots of emotions just now. Ooh, that's a cool one. Just got done picking breakfast. We've got 9 more miles to go until we are in Side Valley. And then we get to problem solve how we're going to get from there, which is like a town of 20 people, all the way to Etna, which is like an hour-and-a-half drive. So it's quite the hitch. I threw it out yesterday on a Trail Angel page of Northern California that we needed a ride, so hopefully when I get service somebody will say, yeah, I could pick you up, but who knows. It's a little stressful, but I'm trying not to worry about it because there's nothing I can do until I get into town, and it always seems to work itself out. So trying not to stress, but it's definitely out of my comfort zone. Park saw a fish, so of course he had to get his fly rod out. So we are walking through a residential area, and we read comments on our app that we use that there's some mean dogs in this area. So we are wielding our weapons. Wielding or yielding? Woo! Got a ride! Even though we had like a mile left. Hey guys, I haven't recorded a whole lot today. To be honest, I'm just not having the best day mentally. It makes it really hard to record. Just got into town, and once again I just see all the friends we started with in the beginning of this trail, and they're having a great time with groups of people. And then I can't help but compare my experience out here just to feeling really alone sometimes. Like there's nobody else out here but Parks and I. And sometimes I just feel like these experiences would be a lot more fun with people. And it's just a hard pill to swallow because my reality is it's probably going to be Parks and I a lot of the time. And I need to be okay with that. I need to accept that. God, this trail is so overgrown right now. You checking for fish? Of course you are. It's quite the blowdown. It's like straight up. Made it to camp, and I'm now assessing my left knee. It's way bigger than the right one, and it's so tender. I'm having a hard time fully bending it like that. Like that's really uncomfortable for me, and even walking around on it once I stop hiking feels really, I don't know, like something's off. But what's weird is that I have no pain when I'm hiking. There's a couple of times where I take a step and doesn't feel great, but then I just readjust how I take my step and it's fine. But it's just really swollen, and I'm trying not to freak out, but I'm freaking out a little bit. This is the worst part of the day. Check out this massive hollowed tree. That's still alive. Crazy. Check out how big it is. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it goes straight up. Crazy. Whew. It's been a climb all morning, but we finally made it. Man, brutal hiking. Eating lunch, and I have a visitor. Just when you think you can't climb anymore, the trail turns and you see you've got a lot more climbing to do. We've been climbing all morning. Like, I have barely recorded today because I physically cannot record and hike with the way that this trail is right now. This is such a climb. I think it's been over 3,000 feet since this morning, which is a lot. And we're just not making really good time right now, but that's just because we've been basically going straight up all morning and it just takes a while. It takes a lot longer to hike that many miles when it's that steep. But surely you can't climb forever. Man, everything has changed ever since we got into California. I'm like recognizing new plants, the rocks look different, the bugs look different, the terrain is so different. Immediately the hiking got harder as soon as we crossed into California. But mentally, I feel so much better today, and I really just want a good start to California because we're gonna be in it for a while. I don't know. I talked to my dad for a while and he made me feel a lot better. Love you, Dad. Thank you for helping me out so much. And also Parks and I had a really good conversation. We're just both in a better mental place. Because whenever I have a bad day, it affects him too. And if he has a bad day, it affects me. And we just have to be so mentally strong for each other out here. And it's such an adjustment. That looks like a fire there and back there. Hopefully those don't become issues for us. A lot of good things happening right now. I mean, we have views again. That's great. We have plenty of water out here. I relaced my shoes, so my shoes aren't really hurting my feet anymore. I used both of my knee braces on my bad knee, and so far it's been doing pretty good, and hopefully it's not too swollen tonight. Almost stepped on this guy. He won't move. Oops. Go. Go. There we go. Go ahead. Go, go, go. Thank you, sir. So I still have the tiniest bit of nail polish from the Lion's Den hostel in Mazama, or Mazama? I can never remember how to say it. But that was like 2 months ago, and I was just thinking how long ago that feels. I feel like I can't paint my nails until this nail polish completely flakes off. Dang, it just keeps going and going and going. All right, after over 5,000 feet of elevation gain today, we hiked a grand total of 20 miles. I am actually pretty happy with that, considering the amount of climbing we did today. I'm absolutely exhausted. Here's camp. Unfortunately, we're not allowed in there, so we're just camping right over here. My goal is to someday camp in a shelter with a wood fire stove and have a fire, because that's basically the only spot where you're allowed to have a fire. But this is home for the night, and then I think we've got a full day of hiking tomorrow, and then the next day we plan on getting into Etna. So yeah, My knee is looking a lot better. I think the swelling went down a decent amount. I think it helped that yesterday was so much uphill because I think it bothers me more going downhill. Yeah, I'm so happy. It looks pretty good. I'm going to take y'all on a little journey with me today. I want you guys to see how much food I could put down in a day. So this is breakfast number 1, jumbo honey bun, 480 calories, going down the hatch. This is what I drink every morning. Instant coffee and hot chocolate. It's like an iced mocha, but it's much better hot. But whenever I'm on the go pretty quickly in the morning, I'll just throw it in my water bottle and call it an iced coffee. Probably about, I use a half a packet of hot chocolate, so maybe 150 calories? I don't know. All right, breakfast number 2, cold soaked strawberry oatmeal, 2 packets. So I'm gonna say maybe 250 to 300 calories. I haven't even been hiking for 45 minutes and my stomach is already growling, so I'm moving on to this next breakfast. Breakfast number 3, 90 calories. I usually eat more than 90 calories, but this is all they had at the little store inside Valley, so granola bar it is. All right, it's lunchtime, and today I grabbed a beef frank. It's a bagel dog from the Syad General Store in the freezer section. Typically, maybe like the first day or 2 on the trail, I'll do like Amy's frozen burritos or just something that I can quickly grab and go. So yeah, I haven't had this before, but it's 410 calories, and this is lunch today. Also part of lunch, about 3 servings of chips that are like pulverized to dust from being stuffed in a pack. It's 160 calories per serving, so we'll just call it, I'm just gonna say like 350 calories worth of this. And for our final course for lunch, 250 calories worth of peanut M&Ms. He can't help himself. Every time he sees a fish jump, he's like, I gotta cast. There's actually a lot of fish in here, so we'll see. Check it out. I believe that is Mount Shasta over there. Hey guys. So we just got service on top of the last pass we were at, and I pre-arranged a ride. So Molly, who is a trail angel based in Etna, I've heard amazing things about her. She is a crazy 80-year-old woman. So I'm excited to meet her. She's gonna pick us up from the trailhead at 7:30. We've got 11 miles left, so that gives us plenty of time. It's almost 3 o'clock right now. And then I think we're just gonna have her take us directly to the brewery, and Daddy and Dozer are still in town, so we're gonna have a little reunion with them tonight, and then we'll play it by ear after that. All right, my post-lunch snack, a blueberry almond crisp Cliff Bar, 250 calories. Man, we have just been weaving all throughout these mountains today. In and out and around. We've probably done like 6 passes today, but it's been so pretty. I will say the sun has absolutely roasted me today. I am scared for this side of my body. All right, snack number 2, Nature's Bakery oatmeal cereal bar, 140 calories. I'm honestly so tired of eating bars. Oh man, I love sunset hikes. Wow. Oh, I guess this is our ride.
Blues, it's like, oh, like something happened. Something happened.
Just one way to love you, God, and come to you. We are all a part of you. You are unknowable. You are unknowable. All we have is metaphor. That's what time and space are for.
So Molly hooked us up with quite possibly the best trail magic we could ever ask for. Like, this place is incredible. So this is the garage of Kate's place, and she just lets hikers stay here for free and however long we need to. So I think we're gonna be here for the next few days, and this place is magical. These are all hikers who have stayed here, and some of these dates go back to 2017. Alright, so I didn't really know I was gonna make it into Etna today, so I'm gonna finish this food thing. What I was going to eat on the trail tonight was Nor's, and that is 280 calories. And then I always top it off with like a hot chocolate before bed, which I wish I knew how many calories this is, but I'm just gonna say 150. So I'll put the grand total of how many calories I eat in a day typically, or for today, and then now I'm gonna put how many calories I burn in a day. And it's why I'm still losing weight out here and why I cannot gain weight. It's just nuts how much fuel your body needs to do this, and you literally can't eat enough, no matter what you do. I have not weighed that much since high school. So freaking skinny. And I don't know what else I can do, because I'm eating like a 400-pound man, and I'm starting to feel ribs. I'm starting to feel my bony butt. Like, I've never had that. Got tomato soup and bread from the bakery. Made some grilled cheese. About to watch a movie. Oh my gosh, we're living the best life.
It's pretty great.
We're officially part of the R&R Bunkhouse Club. It's like a secret society.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Kate just gave us these. Where are we going?
We're going to see some football. Friday Night Lights.
The high school has a football game tonight, and everybody in town is going. So, might as well join them. Is this a real deer? Oh my gosh, it's real. I thought it was a statue. Go, go! He is getting it. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's almost 10 o'clock and I just prepared a full-on dinner. The salmon is from Kate's friend. He caught this fish 2 days ago, and they prepared it tonight and gave us some salmon steaks. The tomatoes are freshly picked from Kate's garden, and this little slice of bread is from the bakery this morning. This is such a beautiful plate. Look who it is. It's Molly, the legend herself. Going to the farmer's market. We are just embracing being Etna residents right now.
The human race was finished without a chance to pray.
What'd Cindy just make us?
Vodka lemonade? It's got a lot of vodka.
A lot of vodka. It's like a slushy. Watching our boys play. This has been the best day.